We are in one of our labs where we do a lot of science and art. It's the Mad Money fragrance.
It's $500 a bottle, and you don't know split the profits.
This is the unusual smell of the dollar bill.
Smell of victory. All right, so.
Oh, I'm sure that smells much better.
The sweet smell of success. If you remember, that was back in August when we went inside IFF's Smell and Flavor Laboratory. Obviously, I wear the scent of money every day. Now, after stalling out late last year, the stock of IFF has come roaring back over the past couple of months to the point where it's now up 13% for 2017. It's leaving the S&P 500 in the dust. Now, I like to describe IFF as kind of a stealth technology play, a company that invents proprietary flavors and scents for the food, beverage, personal care, and household products industries. Basically, all of these consumer packaged goods players are constantly duking it out for market share. IFF is their arms dealer, selling flavors and fragrances that can give these companies an edge, an advantage over their competition. Roughly 2 months ago, International Flavors and Fragrances reported a very strong fourth quarter with a big top and bottom line beat. Much of it is driven by pure innovation. Then last week, we learned that they're buying Powder Pure. That's a leading fruit and vegetable drying company that will help grow IFF's natural business. You know how important that is. So can this stock keep climbing? Let's check in with Andreas Fibbig. Andreas is the chairman and CEO of International Flavors and Fragrances to find out how the company is doing, where it's headed. Mr. Fibbig, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, sir.
Good to be back.
Andreas, have a seat.
Thank you.
All right, your company is driven by innovation. In the last couple of quarters, it is the innovation that is allowing your business to grow faster even than your customers. They obviously need it. What's new? What are you making now? We talked a lot about smells last time. Yeah. How about flavors?
No, absolutely. And flavors is the same story as for fragrances. Innovation drives the business. Right. And what I brought you today, because it's becoming kind of a habit to bring something, is I brought you a grapefruit gin fizz. And it's done with natural flavors and ingredients. So we have here, for example, we have natural lavender in it. And you know, 1 kilogram of natural lavender needs 200 kilograms of lavender, so to turn it. We have natural grapefruit in it.
But how can you have natural grapefruit and it keep?
Yeah, what you see is we have grapefruit in it, a grapefruit taste without really having grapefruit in. We mimic in the taste, and it's 100% natural. And that's important because grapefruit has many of these citrus fruits. They have the greening disease.
Right.
So it's really good to come up with a sustainable solution, and that's what we did here.
And now this is something that is available? I mean, because this looks fabulous.
Just for you. We made it for you.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Juniper.
Oh, my God, look at that. This is Cramer's Cocktails. You might have to get a little closer. I mean, because it doesn't get better than that. And I can have this in because it's almost Memorial Day. I mean, that's when we start doing gin.
Absolutely, it's for you.
Okay, so tell me how it works. I mean, because I read in your documents that the price, say, of orange has gone up tremendously. The price of vanilla has skyrocketed. What can you do to save these companies money? All these companies in packaged goods, they're all saying they don't have enough money to develop new things.
Yeah, you have to look at alternatives. And if we take this example, for example, the grapefruit taste we have in here is not real grapefruit because it's, as I said, the greening disease. It's less grapefruit available. And we are mimicking with natural ingredients the same taste.
It's incredible.
And that helps them to innovate and come up with new drinks. And believe it or not, the launches of grapefruity drinks in North America is up by 10%. So it's a huge trend right now. And it's a trend as well to going to low alcohol. Right. So it's just 5% alcohol. That's what you see as well.
All right, I got 2 kids who are vegetarians. Okay. When we get together for Thanksgiving, we would eat this mock turkey. Could you make us something that tastes like the real thing?
I think we can. And let me give you an example. Okay. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were visiting our R&D labs. And what they did a pastrami sandwich, a fantastic pastrami sandwich.
Millions of tastes in a pastrami sandwich.
And it was 100% vegetarian or plant-based protein in it. And that's another trend as well, because it's not sustainable that we all eat beef and chicken and fish all the time, because there's not enough available. And we have many of the young people, they like to be flexitarians or vegetarians.
Yes, pescatarian too. Yeah. I mean, there's all the stuff I like to eat they won't eat. This would be a terrific compromise. Now, this innovation with cosmetics that you're doing, I am looking at, you've got sun care. reducing the appearance of wrinkles, provides hair care, provides fuller, thicker. Well, it's probably too late for me for that one. Reduces inflammation on the scalp. I mean, these are remarkable. This is all new line of business.
This is new line of business. We did actually, if you include Powder Pure, 5 acquisitions in the last 2 years, and they're all adding to our business, and they all have usually good growth. The new line of business we're having here is active cosmetic ingredients, and you just described it very well. It's a good market. Skincare is something which is growing even in emerging markets in Asia, for example. And then Powder Pure is natural ingredients. There's a patent on a technology to dry from waste streams, from food.
From stuff that's thrown away.
Absolutely. And I think that's so great, even in terms of sustainability, and it's 100% natural.
You know, you're so right. I mean, what kids want, people really misinterpret what kids want. They want to hear it used less packaging. If they used waste, like they love fruit that looks bad in the supermarket because that's good.
Yeah.
This is right up. This is what the millennials really want, not what the older people think they want.
No, absolutely. And that's the reason why we believe it will be a very good business for us. That's the reason why we went into that kind of technology. And what everybody wants now in the US as well is a clean label. So not too many chemicals on the label. And that's something which helps us to facilitate that market trend.
And finally, I want people to understand that it's patents that drive this business, science that drives your taking share from other guys.
Yeah. For us, we're in the business of science and art. We have certainly an artistic piece as well in taste and smell, but the patents play an important role. And actually, our pipeline, particularly on fragrance molecules, is up compared to the past.
Well, it's what's driving things. Innovation Factory. Thank you so much. That's Andreas Fibbig. He's the chairman and CEO of International Flavors and Fragrances. Hey, in a rocky market, this may be the right place to be. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.